Hey there, my name is Jessica, and earlier you guys spoke with my partner Jeff and requested this free video. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few tips that you can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more organic leads to your website so you can convert them into new clients. Excuse me. It is important to note that nearly 70% of those organic leads and new clients come from a website. So it is really important that your website be properly designed and optimized so you can capture that kind of traffic and convert them into your new customers. All right. So here we are on your website. You've got a nice looking website. I like that you have separate pages for your training. Looks like you have yours set up as an e-commerce store. And I also noticed that these products or trainings, conditioning programs you have, all of these are taking you to an expired thing. So if you're no longer doing those, I would definitely remove those from your page. But your website, okay, so websites do not rank based on appearance. They are ranked based on content. So you actually need a lot of written content in order to be able to rank. So Google likes to have at least 1,000 words of content on your homepage focused around the services that you're offering and your company and brand. That way you can target the local keywords that people are searching for these type of services that you're offering. Without having that content, you're not going to get indexed for keywords. And the same goes for your different services. Even though you have them set up as products as an e-commerce store, the products still need a description. And so you can still target your keywords as a product. And so you definitely are going to need to add additional content if you want to keep your website in this format. Regardless, you're going to need more content. But if you're going to keep your services as products, everything is going to have content. You need 250 words for every keyword you want to target, and you have to make sure that all of your pages throughout your entire website have original content. You don't want duplicated content, and you don't want to go after the same keyword on multiple pages because Google penalizes you for that. So you're definitely going to want to work on your content and keyword strategy so you can really start driving in those customers. There is tons of search volume in your area for your services that you're missing out on. So let's take a look at your top competitor when it comes to personal training in your area. And we have Bayshore Fit. They have a decent website. I like that they have their phone number right on top, making it super easy for their customers. But I don't like that they don't have separate pages for these classes and memberships. And they really don't have a whole lot of content on here like they should. So content-wise, they would be super easy for you guys to beat because you always need more content than your competitors. But despite the rule of Google and what they like, these guys are still ranking even though they don't have barely any content on their website. And that's because they're doing it another way. They're going a roundabout way to rank for keywords, which means they're having to work, 5 to 10 times harder to rank for keywords because they haven't done the work on their website. And so it can be done other ways, but it does cost a lot more and it takes a lot more work. So I definitely recommend having more content, working on your content and keyword strategy, and then supporting your website with SEO so you can actually be found online. So if we look here, this shows us how your website is performing, and you have a 0.9 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which means Google doesn't trust your website. And that's 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. And yes, you do need a lot of these, but not all backlinks are good. They don't always work for every type of industry or business. And so you need to focus on only going after the authoritative do follow links that are directly related to your industry. And also understand that you only get credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything else, Google looks at as spam. And so if we look here, you only have 8 that are do follows, which means you only have 8 good links on your website supporting your website. You have been indexed for about 12 keywords and you're getting 0 people to your website. And that's because all of the keywords are about weight loss noodles. And so that's not going to drive any traffic as far as locally for your actual services. If you actually rank these keywords, you may be able to sell weight loss noodles on your website. But that's about as far as that's going to go. So you need to focus on the local buyer intent keywords, and I'm going to show you why. So if we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 14 with over 600 backlinks and over 106 referring domains. Of those, 58 are do follows. So you would need to beat their 58 do follow links in order to start outranking them. They have been indexed for over 300 keywords and they're getting over 677 people per month to their website. And that is because of their keywords. And so they have a ton of really good buyer intent keywords, the keywords people are actively searching for in Tampa. And if you look at how many people are searching every month, there's a ton of potential you're missing out on by not having your website properly built and optimized. So you definitely want to work on that strategy so you can start capturing this traffic as well. And then the last piece of this is going to be your Google My Business profile or page. Here we go. So your goal should be to be in the top 3 because 30% of people search for their services right here in the maps. And so if you're not listed here, you're sending all your new clients to your competitors. So in order to get in the top 3, you must have a Google My Business profile. If you don't, and you're going to have to optimize it. And this ranking here is based partially on how websites perform. And there are several other factors, but the most important is going to be citations. And that's going to be the name of the business and address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those than your competitors. But now when you follow each of these tips we have provided you today, your website has that opportunity to be number 1 in your area for each of your services. I really hope you found this video to be helpful, and we would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give Jeff a call or reply to his email and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.